Well, good morning and welcome to the Friday edition of First Things First. Today is July the 23rd. And again, we're so glad that you have joined us this morning for the last podcast of this week. And we're so thankful for another blessing that the Lord has given to us to be able to come to His house this morning and to come and bring forth another word from Him. And we're so blessed this morning for grace and mercy for the hope that we have in Jesus today. But today's verse of the day comes from Matthew chapter 19, verse 14, where it says, "But Jesus said, Suffer little children, and forbid them not to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven." And then he laid his hands on them and he departed. And as we look at this, truly, children are a blessing, and we're so thankful. I can go back and remember all several things, or well, many things over the span of my sons, what they went through, and some of the funny things that they did as they were growing up, and some of the blessed things that they did growing up. But one of the great things that children do is in forgiveness. And you'll see kids fight and they'll fuss and they'll go on and then turn around and hug each other's neck and love it on each other. I can remember, especially between my sons, brothers getting into fights, and they would fight and have a knockdown, drag out, and just hit each other, flat out hit each other, and fight and yell at each other, especially whenever they were little. No, not so much whenever they were older, but when they were little. And but it didn't take long for them to get back together and they'd start playing together again. That's the resilience of children today. And uh, adults can learn a great deal from things like these instances, that because it seems like adults, whenever we get angry, we get mad, we just hold on to grudges, we hold on to bitterness for way too long. But the children, it seems like if they get over it and they continue on and just move on with life. And as we think on these things, though, Jesus said, Suffer the little children and forbid them not to come unto me, for such is the kingdom of God. For us to make it to heaven, we're going to have some forgiveness, and we're going to have to humble ourselves down and get the pride of life out of the way and allow God to move in our lives and strengthen us. So this morning, may I encourage you to do just that, to trust God at His word, and forgive one another, love one another. And that's a another great thing about children is, well, they fall in love, or at least with friendship, have great friendships. And it doesn't matter, uh, they don't see it was, especially little children, they don't see the background there, they don't see uh, the history of the family, or they don't even see the color of their skin or anything else like that. They just find friends, and they make friends so easily. Boy, wouldn't that be wonderful if adults, if we could do that same thing, and not have that judgment first thing, and be able to uh, just be a blessing and be help. I wonder what Jesus would have done had He made rash judgments just by the people's looks, or just by the attitudes that they had whenever they said hello. Some people have a bad day, and we um, uh, whenever we meet them, if they're having a bad day, it may be the greatest person ever was and become a great friend to us. But if we reject them because of one thing, then we're doing ourselves a great disservice. So I encourage you to do just as Jesus said here, suffer the little children, for such is the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven. Let's extend that on to our adult life as well, and let's suffer the adults. It's God's little children. Each and every one of us are God's children. So let's extend that love to one another this morning and be a blessing, be a strength to somebody throughout this day. Let's remember all the things that are coming up in our church. We'd like to invite you to come out and be with us, especially this coming Sunday. We're just so excited. And I know I've been talking about it for a while now, and especially the past week or so. But we are having our 60th anniversary here at the church this coming Sunday, or the celebration for it anyway. So we are looking so forward to it. The Knight family will be here to sing, and looking for a great time. And we're hoping that a lot of people will come back and join us for this service to have some fellowship with many that may have gone to church somewhere else or something and moved on from we're not trying to pull you back into the church. We just want to have that fellowship, and we're excited about the fellowship, and we're excited about what God is going to do this coming Sunday. I'd love to see somebody get saved this coming Sunday. I'd love to see some people get rededicated to the Lord this Sunday, and see God move in lives and change hearts this week. So let's remember this coming up. And not only that, but tomorrow we will be having our conference at the Northern Union Association. So we'll be going there tomorrow morning. And again, like I said, church this coming Sunday morning, and we will be canceling the service Sunday night because we'll be having a meal after the Sunday morning service. So we'll be having lots of times for fellowship and lots of times for a great blessing. So let's remember these things. And then we've got several other events coming up in the church. Stay tuned for those. But looking forward to great blessings, looking forward to what God is going to do in our church here at First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City. So we encourage you, come out and be with us in any of our services, and we hope that God will bless you through this day and through this weekend. Hope to see you this coming Sunday.